ReganRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
More non-boxing topic to review, and it just ended the other week. I wouldn't say the latest entry, but the latest entry to complete from 50's Power Universe, Raising Kanan. The season where now it seems they go back to where Kanan was 12 or 13, or probably maybe a little older than that, and they see what life is like in the 90s, in the early 90s per se. I'll say this too, like I said, yeah, there's a lot of positives and there's a lot of negatives. The positives is they got the 50 excels. I mean, 50 may be like a one-trick pony with these type of shows he puts on, but when he hits with these shows, he hits. Like, Raising Kanan doesn't really reinvent the wheel, though. But I think the details though that 50 had for this show are up there. Like,
I think does he got a bigger budget now? Like it seems like a lot of that shit improved. Like the
nigga basically owns stars. Shit.
Like, the clothing had Power. The clothing on Power was always fly, but now it's like next level.
Yeah, like they really got
the cinematography definitely improved.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think because it's definitely different from between that and then the other entry in the Power Universe. So it's like, damn, like they really got this shit looking real gritty right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's filmed better than Power Book 2.
Yeah, no, yeah, Power Book.
Dude, talking about the casting to me. I like the acting. I like my dude from Snowfall's in it, my dude from Ballers in it as the brothers, and I ain't never seen the mom Rock, but she kills that shit. She should get nominated for some shit. She's killing that role too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Little Juke is more intriguing. I mean, as the show went on, Kanan, 50, Kanan got better and more, but Little Jukebox is fucking. She's good, man.
Kanan probably like the worst actor on the show, really.
He got better as it went on, but yeah, he definitely there's some room for improvement there. But Lil Juke, I'm invested in Lil Juke. The little face affliction, she's good. She's good.
Yeah, and surprisingly, the best acting performances came from Joey Badass on the show. Like
fuck
Joey,
out of here.
No, nigga, like that nigga's like, that nigga.
His so deliberate ass drug dealing. Fuck out of here. He ain't nowhere near had the best acting on this shit.
That's it's surprising. Like, dude was
what's
great.
Surprising? Like that try hard shit. Nah, that shit's alright.
One thing where he shoots his homie, I was confused. Like on one side it was cool, but then he kind of overacts. Where he shoots, early in where he shoots his boy for turning to a crack kid or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of like shit. Like, is it a good scene or a bad scene? I couldn't really put the point.
Yeah, but all his shit is like super deliberate. Like,
dude at least was believable to me. Like, had the snarling delivery. Like, everything he was saying, nigga was.
It's like he's trying too hard. Like, it's like he trying to. He's not. But then you can't be Nino Brown. It's two different characters. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, I know there's some people been liking the performance, but to me, it's just been average. It hasn't blown me away. Like, he's just doing some regular shit.
It ain't been horrible. Yeah, no, it hasn't been.
Nah, it's not bad, but I don't think it's great or, either. Like, it's like average. It's like, okay. Like Marvin done had better performances, in my opinion.
Marvin, both brothers.
Oh yeah, no, Marvin. Yeah, one thing that Marvin does, dude is ignorant as fuck. Like, I always tell LB, even after I say, yo, this nigga's dialogue is ignorant as hell. I keep on telling him, yo, this dude they give this motherfucker the wildest shit to say.
Lebanese, some shit. He Lebanese.
Yeah, it's like, I was like, yo, like this dude is, and the funny thing too is I hated him on Ballers. Yo, dude used to annoy the fuck out of me though. But
I like him Ballers. For me, I like this character, but I think that he was supposed to be the annoying heel, in that.
Yeah, it was annoying in Ballers, but in this shit, like he nailed it. Like, yo, dude is dude is ignorant as fuck in this. So the fleshing out of the characters is a lot better because every one of them have something that makes them tick.
Yeah.
You also care about the characters more. Like honestly, this is the first Power series that you kind of cared about the characters.
I don't want Bro to die in the fire. You know,
like you kind of resonated with them.
Yeah, I don't want homie from Snowfall to die in the fire. So
yeah, exactly. Like you want Lou to succeed with the label. You don't want him to die. Like, Marvin, you want him to, you don't want him to get fucked up or nothing. You want him to damn not fuck up. Does he stay fucking up? But he's that fuck up with a good heart.
Yeah, he needs a good heart.
That's a good way to put it. He used to fuck up with a good heart.
And he don't give a fuck about wrecking his cars because every time that nigga be hitting the acceleration on the car, in his car,
yeah, exactly. The car scene, like this
bro,
like
he should be a meme for like cars now.
Like, dude, every time you see some real fucking go down, dude be destroying them cars. He forced that shit and be crashing the fuck out of them. Like, dude is a trip, man. Like,
hey man, let me borrow your wheel.
Not to say that. But as someone that, like, probably you mentioned about like Raquel Rack, on there, like she is, like her funny thing is too is like, I know me and Elby talked about her is like, her character I think does too much. Like she's a perpetual bitch for most of the time. Like everything about her, she's always bitching about some shit, or she has to do something mad elaborate for something that's simple. Like, I mean, and the scene, of course, the scenes with Symphony, who I think is a negative, because honestly, there should not be a symphony in this show, per se. They
always trying to throw some damn love interest in these Power shows. That should be killing me. It's like, it always be so forced. Like, y'all said, like, one day it's like, insert, chick here, and then it's, insert, black chick here, then insert this chick here, then same shit with this, man. Insert light skinned nigga here.
Right. No, honestly, that's how it is too. Like, I mean, and the funny thing is too, his shit ain't
great value. Shamar Moore,
big Shamar Moore.
And his shit ain't even really. I mean, his shit. I mean, all he is pretty much he teaches. Kanan goes to him for some after school shit, and then he ends up banging, Raquel, and then Raquel treats him like shit. Treats him like he's a bitch.
Basically,
that's not good for like little light skinned young niggas to see. Like, it might deal with their, mess with their self esteem.
Yeah, they got to play some more Drake.
Yeah, but I mean, at least the other love interest. I mean, there were minor other love interests. Like Kanan had his little love interest, but it didn't dominate anything in the show. And of course, Juke had her love interest, but I mean, I wasn't really a big fan of it. But LB talked about it, like, it does tie into something else, and it makes her disappearance. It leads to somewhere. So
yeah, they was just overdoing all the singing. Like, there was sometimes in Raising Kanan, I was like, is this shit gonna turn into a fucking musical, my nigga?
Yeah, and musical, and if it did, obviously, that show will get the thumbs, thumbs down, and I'll like trash it immediately.
The music been dope for the show, though. I give it that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's gotta be music. Like, if there's gonna be musicals, it has to happen during an actual scene. A scene, like, there's gotta be music playing. There's gotta be something going off on the show. So
and they had good music selection, like,
and the white girl's mom's going OD Karen. I just have to throw it out. It's hilarious every time. Her going super Saiyan Karen, fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
hilarious to me. Get this fucking hood rat bitch
was like the final boss.
You killed my daughter.
You bitch.
So your daughter killed herself trying to chase that high.
Yeah, trying to chase the dragon. Like, that's what happened to you. You don't be getting damn random drugs out of niggas damn book bags. Like I know they had the Dare program back then. But some of us ain't graduated.
I'm saying.
Yep.
And some of us failed though.
Some of us dared. Some of us dared to pick Dare.
Oh man, no, but yeah, that show
like the blue caps.
And the blue caps, yeah. There was a lot, like one thing that one thing they did definitely do is honestly like the fuckery on the show was out there, and that the blue cap fuckery was out there. Like that shit, it definitely flowed. Made a couple episodes flow a lot better because it was hilarious too. It's like
honestly, you could have made drinking games out of Raising Kanan. Like take a shot anytime Marvin wrecks a car.
Yeah.
Take a shot anytime a blue cap kills somebody. You'd have been lit that one episode.
I'm saying though, so yeah.
Anytime Unique got a new jacket.
Oh man, yo. So yeah.
And I know that. I know my boy Diddy's son's about to get murked after he tried to smash Lou's girl. You know what's gonna happen season 2.
Oh yeah, yeah. Season 2 is.
Damn, spoiler much? No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Diddy, I'll be sure, so I'm definitely gonna try to get in the Latina depths. That's all.
Yeah, though. Yeah.
I mean, I can see that happening.
Yeah, Raising Kanan, though. Yeah, I mean, obviously, thankfully, I mean, it definitely did. And obviously, we did mention the one character, Omar Epps' character as the cop. Definitely, obviously, he has like the main story in that shit, and I won't reveal too much on him though. But yeah, like.
But everybody ties in together. That's the one thing about this power that they got right. The side stories aren't overbearing like the OG power.
Right. And yes, there is some fuckery. Like we talked, we were making fun of Scoob and Scrap, as the nurses or nurse assistants or whatever, trying to kill a cop.
Full force. That was Jazzo.
Ain't my hype ass niggas, man.
That's funny because I probably on Netflix lately. That's hilarious. But I wasn't gonna say fucking Omar Epps, the partner. She's definitely robbing the cradle, about to get. You can see how Jukebox becomes a cop, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing about her being there, but I was like. But when she mentioned that she was also Lebanese, quote unquote, I'm like, I know where they're gonna go with her character at some point.
Yeah.
Eventually, hopefully she's 18 at the time, because it's kind of a little bit of some R. Kelly vibes.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what? Because the funny thing too, her revealing that wasn't even. It didn't even make it a point in the season, but it's going to be one. It's going to be one.
Let me ask y'all this then. Out of 1 through 10, what would y'all rank the first season? Since both y'all seem to enjoy Raising Kanan.
I would give this a 9. It's up there. Like most.
Damn, a 9? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I mean, the stuff that I was. Like, get the fuck out of here. I didn't say it all that much in the show. I did it for all. Like I said, the episodes were entertaining from jump. Yeah. Like I said, the cinematography was great. The acting, honestly, this probably has the best acting I've seen of the Power show so far
in the Power universe. Yeah, definitely.
Facts.
Great. Yeah. So,
Pilot. What about you then?
I'll give it a good 8. I mean, if I go by Saved by the Bell / Tyreek Power spinoff, that's about a 6. And I like this. I like the acting on this much more. So I'm gonna give it I'll give that Tyreek a 7. So I'll say 8 though. 8 for Raising Kanan. A solid 8. A healthy 8. Definitely.
Healthy 8. Yeah. And
I can see a 7 or 8.
What about you? 7 or 8?
I can see a 7 or 8. It took a while to get its stride, but once it hit its stride, it was damn good, and it got to a point where I was looking forward. Like I think episode 7 on, and it had one early episode. I think it was episode 3 or 4 that it kind of showed me the show had potential. and then after that it kind of hit its stride. So I don't know if I enjoyed it more than Tariq's show.
I think it's just different because I think because they're different vibes. Which Tariq show is just
of course the vibes are different, the era is different. But I'll talk about like as far as watching it in real time. I don't know. I might have enjoyed Tariq's show a little better, but I think this is a done. It's like I don't know. It's like you know how you can enjoy something more, but then think something else is better.
But yeah, I know what you mean. I feel you. But
I think this is it. Like I think Kanan's like an 8. But I give like the Tariq like a 7.
But the fuckery, I think because we're familiar at least with some of the background of those characters, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it had overflow fuckery. Right?
Like Tariq show.
Tommy shows up, Brendan. Don't Tommy randomly show up in that shit again? I think I remember Tommy during the end of that.
Yeah, Tommy does. Like all of them niggas show up.
They all show up. Well, besides Ghost, he's niggas dead.
Yeah. Tommy's show is supposed to come on, I think, later this year or maybe earlier. I forgot when they said.
No, I think November.
His Boston accent's annoying to me, but I think I'm gonna have to watch that. Right? We're all watching that shit.
Nah, it put too much time in the power and not to watch Tommy show.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta
exactly. It. And then obviously 50.
Tommy was the most action-packed nigga besides Kanan in that bitch, so it's like you gotta watch it.
True, and then also obviously stuff that's in 50's universe, but not necessarily in the Power universe, although it might actually be. Is the BMF show. And this is where I think 50. Like I said, he's a one-trick pony. He's the founder of these type of shows, but it's also one of those things too where if you go go to the well too often, you might actually get like a slip up. And so far, I've only watched one episode. I have not watched the latest episode of BMF. And BMF may actually look like that might actually be that time. This might actually be the show.
It's been alright. Like you see, they're trying to set up something, but maybe this week's episode is maybe slightly better than last week's, but it could be a slow burn. Because that's the thing. It's like it goes back to Raising Kanan. Like Raising Kanan had episodes that were kind of like duds, where
it's like filler. It was like there's some fillers. It was a little too slow, right?
You can make entertaining filler too. Like Raising Kanan's filler was like entertaining though.
Yeah.
Right.
Like BMF, this shit just feel like it's filler. Like it's just going through the motions. Like the acting's not bad. I fuck with it. Like, but as far as the plot and shit moving, it just kind of seems.
Yeah,
like, I think it's generic. I want to watch the first episode, so does it just seem like generic, or it seems like cliche type of shit?
It's not either. I think they're trying. I think they're trying to set up things. I think they're trying to set up the really 80s Detroit. I think that's. I think they're trying to set up the whole.
Even then, like the characters don't grab you right away like that either.
Yeah. The one episode that stood out to me was the Pops. The dad was the one that kind of stands out.
Yeah.
At least from the first episode. I gotta watch the second later on.
And I don't know, like this whole cinematic goon universe 50's creating, like I think you need to do another one with like maybe like a Saints Row with having goons have superpowers or some shit. Like I like to see someone pull that off. Like.
Yeah, I know for sure. I know BMF is going to get a whole. It's going to get a. There's going to be. I know Snoop's in there. I know we've already seen Lala already in there. Like, one thing I have to do if you're cool with 50 like that, if you're cool with 50, then he'll put you on the shows and you get actual. They're in there. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll get them role on the shows.
I know I can't take her in a serious acting role, but she's a little too old to be playing a hood thought. She's about 40 years old, still playing the hood thought. Lala.
Nah, well, I guess it is what it is.
If you'll be in The Shy, you'll be in anything at this point.
Facts.
So it's like I can't expect anything out of
Yeah, but I will say this though. But I will say this though. I say 50. He doesn't. honestly, when we talked about his book and G Unit and No Music, I'll say that was really that was real popular and everything like that. You know, super popular. You know, but I would say though, 50 does 50. You know, he diversifies the shit out of everything, bro. Like,
man, his theme song for BMF down.
Let me interject. Shout out to my boy right
here.
Fire. Oh yeah, shout out to my boy right here, Yogi Bear, Lala Taste, Honey Nut Cheerios. That's my dog, my
Honey Nut Cheerios. Everyone knows
Rambo. That's little Rambo. That's the Ramley right there. That's my dog. So shout out to Yogi.
Oh man, you know, but yeah, I said 50 is like, you know what? I'm not popping in music like that anymore. You know, let me make these like honestly, and pretty much he's probably the only reason why anyone would have a Star subscription, like at this particular point.
Right. Yeah. He's like, but let me get those intros. Let me get those intros in though. I was crazy.
The intro's fire. The BMF intro has been better than the show.
It kind of cracked me out. He's in every intro.
Yeah, you know, 50. I salute 50 for, you know, for find a way to maintain his relevancy, you know, even after what went down with his music and everything. So like, and hey, you know, if you know,
he's good for it, bro. I tell you, that BMF intro fire.
It is though. It really is.
No,
it's better than the show. I'm telling you, it's better than the show so far.
The Raising Kanan intro is hard too. Like, you know, 50 Cent be saving his last good songs for the hook for the intros, because even the Raising Kanan, I like that theme song too.
Yeah, he hasn't had a bad one.
He hasn't had a bad one. Shit. That Trey Songz remix was bad, and the Power remix, but they definitely you know, made sure they.
And honestly, the Power remix wasn't even that bad. It's just you trying to do something that was already classic, so it's kind of like, you're not gonna make a double classic.
Yeah, just leave it.
No, the remake wasn't hitting to me. Like, I wasn't.
He would have had to go old school to do better than the remake. Like, he went new school and it failed. He went to Trey Songz. If he would have went like Charlie Wilson or somebody, like, he probably could have killed that shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Damn, that's too much game. I'm sorry. Just think about it. Like, what else could you have seen? That Joe is already everything you need right there, and from on forward,
right?
You would have to bring out an old school nigga, and you'd have been like, oh shit, like 50 Cent and Freddie Jackson, you know? You're like, what?
You know, but yeah, no, 50. I salute 50 for a show, whatever. Like I said, you know, hey, you know, even if the old media doesn't really cover his stuff like that, if we're actually watching it and most people are, and giving it mostly positive reviews, then keep making them shits, Fifth. Keep making them. Like, you know, we'll watch them until you know.
BMF is off to a slow start, but. I mean, you know, I'm gonna still watch it, and they're probably gonna get better. Might be a slow burn, you know. I'll give it a shot.
I'm hoping it's more than 10 episodes. I'm kind of giving back to that 12, you know, that 12 to 14 range, man. I don't know, the 10's a little.
Well, no, I think they do that for the first season just to see how everything is. Because I mean, I don't think. Like I'm pretty sure the second season of Raising Kanan will probably have more episodes, just like Power.
Nah, just make sure you got 10 fire episodes. I don't need 12 and then you got filler and all shit. Squid Game was fucking 9 episodes and that shit was fire.
Word. Yeah,
so you can have less than 10 episodes.
I mean, either way, I mean, as long as there's a consistency. Like, I don't mind if you have a throwaway episode where you're just trying to move some plots along before some shit happens. But yeah, just make sure that if you do increase the episodes, make sure it flows at least.
Yeah, make the filler entertaining and it flow.
Right, or fuckery filled if all that. So, but yeah, definitely. Raising Kanan was a damn good season. And then BMF will just have to wait to see how that actually plays out. How it plays out over the next couple months or so. I forgot how many episodes the season has.
Probably 10.
Probably 10. Yeah, I mean,
probably 10 after 5. It's a fucking 3 month break and shit. You know how they do.
Because that shit'll probably be coming on when Power with Tommy come back, or
That dropped probably 22, right? Probably mid 22.
no, when the Ghost 2 come out.
Because apparently
Power 2, nigga, you know what I'm talking about.
Tyreek.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, actually, no. This has 8 episodes, and it's only 8 episodes in this season.
Wait, which one? For which show? BMF or
BMF, yeah.
Only 8. Only 8. Damn.
Yeah, the last one will air in November 14th.
Huh? When does Tommy come out? 2022 then probably for the Tommy show. Nobody?
Let's see, Power Book. That's Force. So he comes up. Oh, it premieres in January 2022. Tommy show.
Okay, probably ends when the
Tyreek ends, yeah.
Yeah. So 50
just keeping them connecting, and then when Tommy shit end, he gonna be talking about, all right, Raising Kanan's coming back.
One of the things too is there is a Power Book 5 coming out. And that's this. This one's gonna be based on Lorenz Tate's character.
Oh, Rashad Tate.
That one is going to be. That one's actually good. I mean, because that dude had fuckery on that show too. So hey, I'm looking forward to that one when it eventually does come out. So yeah, 50 is doing his thing, man, on TV, man. He's
got spinoffs.
Yeah, the spinoff and they're getting renewed constantly. BMF got renewed for a second season. Like, he's doing it. So like, salute 50 Cent for these.
Yeah, because the thing is, how many shows could tell a story in one season?
You can't. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
It usually takes you 2 seasons to tell a good story. And that's why a lot of shows they're at their best after the first 2 seasons.
Right.
3 seasons sometimes you could, but after that it gets to like, okay, we got to create a whole nother dynamic or add to it. So, but we'll see. Ain't nothing else popping off. That's it.
No, I think that is it for our now boxing and our boxing topics. So we could probably start wrapping it up with our final thoughts and everything. Fucking pilot's comment I just saw him find his breast milk, I'm sure. This is stupid. So yeah, final thoughts. King P, your final thoughts?
All I got to say is, first off, Cash Doll got some nice ass titties. So
she do. She do.
Yeah, she do.
Them dark titties. My favorite type, dark and big. But anyways, so other than that, you know what it is. Ring Gang Radio all day. Got some fights coming up finally. I know LB's finally gonna be happy because boxing is back next week. And he's like Pookie when there's no boxing. He's like, I gotta have my boxing. He keeps calling me.
Yeah, we should all be like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's hopefully get some dope fights. That's all I'm hoping for. Good heavyweight fight. Some more good cards coming up. So I'm patiently waiting. So let's just hope the results show. So other than that, you know what it is. Ring Gang Radio. You know where to find us at. RingGangRadio.com, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You know the vibe. Yes, sir. Hey, LB, your final thoughts?
I'm glad to see boxing coming back this weekend with the Wilder Fury number 3. Hopefully Fury can get it done again, so he can move on from this era of heavyweights. And y'all check out my man Rome top 5 new single Superheroes. That's just out. Return of the Sample Kings is out. Uppercut Season, you know what it is. Episode 3 of the animated series is out. We gonna have the intros coming out soon for the episode 4. Big shit popping. More artwork on the way. You know what it is, man. RingGameRadio.com. Y'all follow us, Shuttleworth the God. Yes, sir. And make sure y'all get on that TikTok and get all them, all your fuckery and your boxing knockout fix on the TikTok, Ring Game Radio. So,
yes, sir.
Y'all make sure y'all get on that. Shout out to everybody else. Y'all already know naming 1,000 names and you gang. Y'all know what it is.
Facts. Oh man, Pilot, your final thoughts?
Yeah, I have to follow up with that. You know what it is, Ringing Radio all day, every day. A few times on Sunday. Shouts out to King P on that. But you know, ready? Let's get it for next week. Bomb Squad, baby. One more time. 2000 forever. But you know, good episode today. Check out Squid Game. Check out Power. Shouts out to New Black Media and the whole LDBC. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what if the fight's a draw?
Oh man, I might have to quit watching heavyweight fights if it's a draw.
We already saw a draw, and like we can't do that. We can't have 2 draws. Nah.
I mean, if it's a draw, I mean, a 4 fight's not gonna automatically pop off, you know. So it's just like, I mean.
But the fuckery for this fight,
yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. Somebody's gotta win.
Will this take another turn? Like, has there ever been a series where it's like 2 draws out of 3 fights?
That's close. The closest one would be like Pacquiao Marquez, like that. You know, that might be the closest to like a.
No, Negrete Franco was one. That was one that just came over in my mind. No, that was 2 draws out of 3.
Wow. Damn, that was kind of recent too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's absolutely one that has 2 draws and with a single win sandwiched in between them.
And you said that shit was sandwiched in there too. Like, god damn.
But it's rare. It's not normal. It happens.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Now I'm reading that fucking Tyson Fury never provided proof of his COVID test back in what the fuck?
I mean,
always something with this guy. Like, what the fuck?
He never had that Roni, bro. I didn't believe that shit. That's just me.
Remember, this was the time when Teofimo was allegedly had it. Like, everybody was allegedly getting it.
Everybody's using that as an excuse to get out some shit. People still use it.
I think Connor Ben might be the only guy who really caught it, I think.
Yeah.
Like, no, and Joe Smith caught it. Like, I think Povetkin, but yeah, for every guy that's caught it and who really had it, it feels like there was 5 people who didn't get it after that,
right?
But said it.
It's just too convenient. It's the convenient excuse. But yeah, Fury is and that's why most people want the title off Fury, everything off Fury, because of how he moves. You know, but I guess it's easier.
If you want your heavyweight boxers to be twerking and shit, then be my guest. Bomb Squad.
There you go.
Yeah, be my guest. And I mean, you want your heavyweight champion twerking and doing all types of zesty shit.
Yeah, I saw somebody post like fucking hella pictures of him in skirts, and I'm like, well, yeah, if the pictures are out there, shit.
Well, all I know is like in terms of just my final thoughts with this is just like, I mean, hopefully there's a decisive win. I mean, obviously, as I said, I'm not. There's no prediction for me on this. I just want basically I want it to be a memorable night of boxing, and if you're watching it in the theaters, most likely in any chain, it's gonna be $25 for you, to watch it in theaters.
Damn, see, this is one of those fights. I think you might have some fights in the theaters afterwards.
It depends. Depends on where you are. Like my area.
People might get real mouthy depending on who loses.
Yeah, I was talking to pre-pod to Pat. I was like, I feel like this fucking fight doesn't have as much buzz because of what Fury did to Wilder in the second joint. So I was like, the buzz is a little. We'll see fight week. We'll see how the buzz looks.
I think because the real buzz was in July.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
summer.
it was.
Yeah, the summer.
It had buzz in July. Everybody was looking forward to in July, but then boom, it happened, and it hasn't been able to recapture
Yeah, exactly.
the essence. And remember, you didn't even have boxing the weekend before it, so you don't have like no energy going into this fight.
Yeah, there's no energy whatsoever.
Right.
Hopefully, there's some theatrics in the build up this week. The weigh-ins and something that just pops it off. I'm interested, but for the casual average fan, not really. So I'll see.
I don't even know if it does a lot of pay-per-views on this one this time.
Maybe two, three, maybe 4 at the max. I don't know. Not even that. I don't know.
I see this shit doing like 375 or maybe 325 or something.
Might pull that one up.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why it's in the theaters this time around. I think they really want to make sure, and truthfully, it's convenient for me because, like I said, that's why I will be.
The undercard has definitely helped selling it though.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I mentioned before, even the free view that's happening, I think on FS1 with J Rock and them and Robosi Ramirez and all of them, like that's gonna be that's all
exactly. And it's easier to tell everybody like, look, man, Wilder and a bunch of heavyweights are fighting tonight.
Yeah.
A heavyweight card just advertises itself. Like it's Wilder Fury and then the 2 undefeated heavyweight, and then you got some other heavy easily one of the best cards of the year.
Absolutely. So I'm not mad at it, But other than that, it's good that we have some fights coming up again. And
if the fight is as good as Joshua Usyk, then I'll be happy.
Right. But the important thing is it has to be decisive. It needs to be a decisive. Yeah, so we can move on because we got some undisputed heavyweight championship.
I don't think the sport could handle a draw. Like,
yeah, I don't think boxing social media can handle a fucking draw. Like
and the theaters wouldn't, because there might be some fights. Hold on, what?
Yeah, I know. Boxing Twitter is like, boxing Twitter is. I'm already know that I'm going to be on boxing Twitter after that card just to see what's going to happen. Because depending on who wins or what happens, there's gonna be some fuckery on that for damn sure.
Remember, this is the most tired fight we're tired of besides Kambosos Lopez.
Yeah, at least they've been in the ring. That take's gonna be. I don't know if the take's gonna be too hot to touch. That's all I know on Saturday night.
Yes.
And it's crazy how one fight just clogged up the division for like 3 different years.
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Yes.
That's 4 different years now that I started counting. Like,
yeah, shit is real stupid, yo.
And it's crazy because whoever wins still won't be an all-time great. Like, they still got work to do. So that's the crazy part.
Yeah, exactly. I've always said for Fury, if Fury wins, he needs like another high. Probably I'll say a Joshua win, but Joshua needs
you barely get in the Hall of Fame with this win alone.
Yeah, like honestly, Fury. I'd say Fury. If Fury had actually, beats Wilder, and then he goes on. Let's say if Joshua regains his belt and he beats Joshua clean, then he probably locks his spot for the Hall of Fame.
And I still feel like he needs another win. I still feel like he needs like a Dylan White or a Joe Joyce win along with that. Like,
yeah. Like I said, I think probably
to finally defend the fucking belt.
Right, yeah, and then Wilder, of course, even if Wilder does knock out Fury, Wilder has to do a little bit more in order to get that, to me, to get be a Hall of Fame guy. And Joshua himself now also has to do a little bit more as well. Usyk probably has the easiest way to be Hall of Fame bound. All he needs to do is be undisputed. He's definitely a lock. So it's like, all these heavyweights in the current now have a lot to go.
But how we gonna judge Usyk when Joshua knocks him out in the rematch?
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if Usyk actually,
Usyk has the closest road to being the greatest at heavyweight right now, of course. But I think we're gonna look at his career differently if he loses the rematch.
Yeah, if he loses the rematch. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he loses the rematch, and I mean, it's not gonna affect his thing. I mean, since he already has heavyweight belts on his resume.
What if he loses to Joshua and then he never gets another notable win again?
Huh.
Wait, I mean, yeah, that's probably one of the.
You see where I'm going here? Like, you almost can't say sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, but his road, like I said, but his road is a lot clearer than the others. Yeah, the other ones are.
That still remains. Yeah, you can't disagree with that.
Right. So we'll see how
Michael Hunter win at cruiserweight is better than than have these niggas wins.
Facts, bro. Yeah.
Facts, facts, pure facts, bro. So I can't wait. So I can't wait for that card though. But other than that, the vibes are, man. We're everywhere, man. Let's definitely check out our website and our YouTube, man. Go on YouTube, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and then tell your friends about it so they can subscribe, and then we can all be friends. Because like I said, we do this shit for y'all. So and then obviously if you're feeling a little bit charitable, we got our various links out there. If you want to, put a little something towards more development of more stuff that you want to see from us. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, and for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Peace.